Hey guys, Rod here to Better Way to Farm, where we increase yields and improve profits, and sometimes those are not the same. Sometimes improving profits can come from cutting expenses. You know, it's interesting because for 30 years we've been talking about the need for sulfur. And we look at the deposition maps of the United States and see how much we used to get out of the atmosphere and how little we get out now. And that had already started over 30 years ago. We did clean up the environment. We are getting scrubbers in the smokestacks. We are dropping a lot less boron, a lot less sulfur, a lot less contaminants in that acid rain. But guys, for you, that's kind of bad news, because that means you got to buy boron and you got to buy sulfur. And for 30 some years, we've talked about why you should be putting sulfur on with your nitrogen. And for about 28 or 9 of those, as a general rule, a lot of the industry, a lot of the farm magazines were saying, you don't need that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Now, all of a sudden, we're reading articles where they're talking about sulfur having amazing superpowers. Does it really? Well, sort of. Here's what I'll tell you. Whatever nutrient you're lacking has amazing superpowers. If you're lacking boron, it's got superpower for you. If you're lacking sulfur, it's got superpower for you. But these same people who were telling you 25, 28 years ago, for 5 years ago, basically as recently as 5 years ago, saying you don't need sulfur, and now these same magazines are coming out and they're making really broad statements like, you should just put 25 pounds of sulfur everywhere. Guys, there's no one size fits all. What we should do is we should soil test everywhere, and we should ascertain, what do we need? Do we need 25 pounds of sulfur? Then we should put it on. Maybe we need 40 pounds of sulfur, and therefore 25 isn't enough to get the job done. Maybe we only need 10. Why would we want to put on 25 when we only need 10? Guys, grabbing that easy button and just saying we're going to do the same thing on every acre is probably not a great idea, because we see people who need a lot of sulfur, people who need some, and we have a few people who don't need any. It is a small number. But guys, sometimes when I read these articles, it just makes me really almost sad. Because the fact of the matter is, on my desk pad at home, it says it is never wrong to do the right thing. And oftentimes it seems to me that the magazines are motivated, what makes it right for them is who's going to buy the ad. Guys, here's the problem. To quote Winston Churchill, the truth is incontrovertible. Ignorance may deride it, malice may hate it, but in the end, there it is. The truth is, guys, we've needed sulfur for a long time. The truth is, guys, we need to put on the right amount. And the truth is, we can make a difference in your soils by doing the right thing. And whatever nutrient you need, that's the nutrient that has superpowers. If you'd like to talk some more about how to figure out what nutrients you need and what superpowers you want to add, reach out. We'd love to talk to you.